All right, guys, this is what I like and don't like. Same thing, double-edged sword here in North Carolina. There was no weather forecasted today. Can you guys hear that? Some thunder just went on. There's nothing scheduled. Dahlia left here half an hour ago to go to work, and she went through a town between where we live and here, and it was dumping rain just there, and that's it. Well, I told her, "Oh, nothing's happening here," and she's like, "Yeah, nothing's happening where she's at work either." All of a sudden, it just started blowing in. It's starting to sprinkle. There's nothing I can do about protecting the, you know what, maybe I can get a tarp over there and lay it over this wood, but I'm not going to grab all this wood out so fast to get it out before it starts dumping. But it's raining, just started raining. It's just sprinkling right now, just starting, but I have a feeling it'll dump on me. It is kind of going that way though, and I heard some thunder. So anyway, I kind of like it. Keeps you on your toes, and the fact that you don't have miserable or boring weather, I guess. Kind of cool to have some wind come through and bring in some rain, and then it'll probably just pass on by. My goodness, I literally just walked over there to get the tarp, and it just started dumping. I gotta see if I can get something to put on that tarp to keep it from blowing off. I was observing the rain out front and didn't know the back door was open. Oh my goodness, just soaked everything. I need to go check all the windows. Yep, they're all open. Oh my gosh. Wind's blowing sideways. Oh, soaked everything. Oh my goodness. My goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We'll just learn a lesson. Got some things. It's not coming through here because we got an eave, but I'm going to go ahead and close that down. Oh boy. Well, we just got our wood cleaned. Thank goodness Valentina has, she sealed everything in here. Not the window frames though. The floor is sealed. This floor has not been sealed. My goodness, I gotta go over here. Whole workspace is wet. Oh, I gotta get my shoes on. Man, that happened fast. She did seal this floor, and I did seal it too, so hopefully this is okay. Oh boy. Okay, so I actually went out to get the camera originally just to show you guys. I'm starting to create a couch. Everything's custom and just from my head and trying to figure it out. I don't know how long it's going to take me, and I don't really know how it's going to turn out till it turns out. So just like that, within about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it stopped. And I think we're probably done. It looks like it's blowing off that way, past us. But man, it came in hard and strong and enough to just ruin everything, to make a mess. And now I got to work in water. That back there, I'm not in it, but this right here I am. I found a little towel. Maybe I'll try to dry some of this. Just checking in, guys. It's been a long day. And I still got a long way to go on this. I thought it was going to go faster, but I have to sit there and think about it and look at it. And I've had to make some adjustments because these are only 30 inches wide. And I wanted the base to be slightly smaller than that. And somehow, whatever my measurements worked out to be, they end up getting a little too wide. And it would have been straight down. And I want the base to be slightly under, because when your legs hang over on the edge, I don't want them scraping wood or hitting stuff. So one thing that's been kind of cool is, first of all, I decided I'm going to put my rails this way. In the beginning, I was thinking this way. But if I don't go across, that's like about 20-something inches there of just half-inch plywood with no support in the middle. And somebody jumps on it or sits on it hard, I don't want to take a chance. So what I did was I started putting all these pieces across. And what was cool about it is I've been able, as my buddy Dennis calls it, the boneyard, all my scraps of wood. I used to just call it my scrap pile, but he called it boneyard. I kind of like that. So what I started doing was pulling out all those old pieces, and because this is all hidden and it's furniture, doesn't need to be treated and stuff, and you're not going to see this stuff, I was able to pull out a lot of 2x3s that were yucky things that I just sanded all of them as I cut them. And then these 1x3s or 4s, these are scraps as well, stuff that I've had left over. After I started putting these railings like this, then I got about half of them done, or almost half, and realized, oh shoot, I'm putting cedar along the front as requested by my wife, because she likes it on our bed like that. How I did it. She wants them like this, and I said, oh no, I don't have anything to attach them to here. So if I would have ran my rails this way, I would have had something, but then I probably would have had to run a rail down the middle to give really good support. So anyway, I just started finding these scraps. I haven't gone out to the bone pile. This is like little pieces that I've had that I pulled out of the house and just piled up here. So I've been sticking those in there. So just checking in, showing you guys what I'm doing. That working out pretty good like that. I need to find at least one more 2x3 that I can get 4 of these done. If I can do that, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do over here in the corner. These end up being extras, but I've screwed them up from the bottom, and I'm not going to be able to get to them. But I would like to put something through here, or create kind of a box there to give support in that back portion there. So we'll figure something out right there just to make it nice and secure, because I have a feeling that's where most people will sit. Valentina already told me, she's like, she knows that's going to be my spot. And everybody else has to find their own, because I'll want to sit in the corner so I can look at the kitchen or I can look at the TV. So we'll see. But anyway, I need to go find another 2x3s in the pile. Hopefully, I know I have at least one over there. I don't know if it's long enough to do all this. But again, you won't see any of this stuff. It's going to all be interior. So if I don't find a 2x3, if I have to, I might just take a 2x4 that I have left over. I don't have much in the way of 2x4s, but I have scrap ones, so I could put something like that in there. I might put 2x4 in here. I don't know. Anywho, and then I'm not going to support it in the back because there's just no point. I think that would be a lot of extra work, and this is going to be nice and strong. Going to be no problem. All right, back to work. Oh, guys, I'm pooping out. You know, it's hard to know what to do with these because they are a couch, and a lot of people plop down, they jump on them, they hit them at angles. They got to be strong. And it's kind of like, what do I do? What's a strength ratio? And I was not going to put stuff in the back, but if I really pull hard, I can get like a tiny bit of play. So I'm thinking tomorrow, it's not that hard. I'm just going to cut more and pull this whole thing out and put them on the back as well. And I think that'll give it a rigidity as a whole unit. Like, it's going to be big time. Yeah, I'm wearing out, and I still have all this wood I have to take out of the back of the truck, which is plywood, and it's not light. There's some cedar in there. That's light, but the plywood's not. Guys, I was heading home, but I had to turn around and just show you how beautiful it is coming in here right now. I complain about the weather from time to time, I know. But this is the payoff. This is what we're letting grow up as our privacy hedge. That's pretty nice. This is beautiful. Anyway, I just turned around to come in and show you guys that. I will see you guys next time I'm out here that I want to film. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to have a final product on the couch. We'll see. Valia's off the next 3 days if they actually let her do what she's supposed to be able to do, which is have 3 days off. And if that happens, we'll probably get a lot done, especially for her. She's got a lot of sanding and painting and all those kind of things to finish off. And I called in today for a final inspection again for tomorrow. We'll see if they make it out. If they make it out tomorrow and we're done and we pass, then we can move in. All right, guys. We'll talk to you when we talk to you. Look at this disaster I got going on out here. Man, oh man. Anyway, just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing here. Then it's May 2. So I put the platform on, but it's loose right now. It's not bolted down. I'm putting the cedar face on it. But I wanted to share the good news. Today is May 2. Let's see, what time is it? Probably at about 2:30. We passed everything. He shook my hand and said, enjoy your house. So we are done. No more inspections. Actually, that kind of brings the tears to my eyes. It's been a lot of work. Year and a half. Had some help from people, and that was awesome. But I did do a lot of it myself, and I was here most of the time. I'm not saying this is a definition of a man, but I've been told many times, including by my wife, you're not a man until you build your family a home. That's not the definition. There's a lot of good men out there that haven't done that or have the capability of doing it or wanting to do it. They've done a better job than me in a lot of things, but it's nice to be able to say I built this house. Whether we stay here for a long time or not, we'll see. Might be a forever home, might not be. I don't know. Well, now it gets to be fun. More fun. I got some furniture I'm building inside, and it'll be exciting once everything's cleaned up inside and all the furniture's in, and we can live in there, and then I can move to doing the outside. Let's get to the excitement. And finally getting to feel what it's going to be like to live on 10 acres and have a homestead. Start heading toward that goal. All right, guys. Short-lived celebration, but it's a celebration nonetheless. I'm out here by myself. Oh, we also had an internet guy come out. They were wanting to charge us $750 to hook up, and I don't know if they're going to or not. I'll get a confirmation on whether that's going to happen. If they think that's going to happen, it's not going to happen. But the local DSL, the only thing that's available out here, they'll run 3 lines to somewhere up in here, and then they'll be able to, as a junction box, and then they'll be able to run to me and Diego want to put a manufactured home way up there. We'll have a RV right here so they can run one to there, and then we'll run one here whenever we're ready. And if they want to charge $750, then we'll have to figure something else out. I was even just now told by the inspectors Starlink is the way to go, and so many people have told me Starlink's the way to go. But it's expensive. I just can't justify spending that kind of money for internet. But anywho, all right, back to work.